Hey everybody, Frugal Farmer here. I am on the porch working on the tailgate bench. These are cedar posts that I got from old cow pasture, and I think my work's been made easier. I've got some flat runs on these where I'll need to put which would be the tailgate, like your back would go up against here and the tailgate would come out here, if that makes sense. And the seat would come out like this. Well, the seat, for it to sit, you want it, the front of the seat up, which would be behind your knees, up just a little bit. Okay, and where the tailgate is, you want it to kind of fall back at perhaps a 5-degree angle. And that would make it where it would be comfortable to sit in. And there's nothing I hate any worse than sitting in a chair and the back straight on it, because it'll kill my back. I've got so many problems with my back. It's old and out of warranty for one. But I'm starting to work on these. I'm going to leave a lot of these because like this will be toward the back of the chair, and I think that gives a lot of character. These little, where the limbs came off of it. And I'm probably going to polyurethane these, and I'm going to have it on a porch, but I've got some rot here that I'm going to have to contend with, and I don't know how much of that I can really lose, but I've got to get my heights correct. And basically my height, what I want is from the base to where you first sit in. Oops, there's a little plate I stepped on. To where you sit, because I think that's like 33 inches is what they recommend on benches. And yeah, there's actually, if you can Google this stuff, and if that's really not a surprise to most of you, I'm sure. And but I'm wanting to keep this top like this is. I'm going to have to come off with this, and I've got a planer. I can take that down, and I'm going to have to take these nails off. These nails probably been in here longer than I've been alive. You can even see some of the old barbed wire on there. I think that's neat. And if that's not going to affect anybody, I may just leave that on there. And of course, it's going to be mine, so that's all that counts. But I've got to do a lot of measurements. That's why I've got my Sharpie and my square out here. Square won't really work. I'm going to have to eyeball this stuff for the most part, and do some dry fitting. What I'm going to do here is probably go all the way through the wood, but countersink it on the other side where you can't see the head of the bolt. And maybe on the bottom, take a piece of that and fill up where the head is once I get everything situated. And I still hadn't got over that. I'm still working that out. And but bolts will come through here, and it'll hold the tailgate, which will come up, and there'll be another side to it. And then I think this piece will be my legs. I've got rot right to there, and that'll be about the right height for what I need. It'll be a little bit bigger on one side, but I really could care less about that. These knots, I want to have this like where your legs would come down, and these knots will be toward the outside, to the side of the chair where you can see them, but where you won't be hitting them. And I may have to take these down a little bit, and it just depends. Once I get to fitting it, I'll see what I've got to do. But the bench project is slowly going forward. But this is the part that was in the ground, and I guess the bugs, I doubt they did this like this, but that's still solid as everything, even though this outer layer is, there's been some insects on that, but it's still good. And but I want to take all that off, and I'll figure out something to use that for, and keep that. But the frame of it is going to come together. Thanks for stopping by. Come back again when you will. Share, comment, like, hit that subscribe button. God bless.